Looking good. We can turn left 300 now. And keep descending. Keep the thrust back to idle.
Back to idle?
Yep, because you wanted to descend down to 3,000 feet. We still have 5.5.
Yep.
So I will help you with the speed brakes as well to help you doing the descent, so we can do a steeper descent. I got the speed brake on the flight detent, so this will keep the airspeed steady on the descent. And that's it. That's it, a bit steep. So keep it on the nose on the horizon. That should give us about 2,000 feet per minute.
2,000?
Yeah, which is
very uncomfortable.
That's right, yeah. Just to show the effectiveness, using the speed brakes, the speed is basically steady below 200 knots. That allows you to deploy, lower the landing gear and use the flaps as well. So you can descend very quickly.
Are those guys able to get out of the seats to look at this?
They can get closer, but I still have to sit here. Yeah.
Make me feel sick.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, you do notice it.
You do.
All right.
I got the.
They're very close from the airport as well, so you can go gear down. That's it. You can go flaps 2 notches down. That's it. Keep descending. Still a bit high. We got an engine failure. Just lost engine number 2. So let's lift the nose up. Let's go thrust forward. We're gonna do a missed approach. So use your pedal. Now we get an engine failure. So press the left rudder. Keep your runway heading.
Yeah.
We'll basically track 230. Alright, let's go landing gear up. Retract the gear towards you and all the way up. One more. That's the one.
Jesus, a bit tight there.
We check the speed. We can go, flaps 2.5. 2 notches forward. That's it. One and
the safety there.
That's it. Safety feature there. And we'll fly runway heading. We'll get a checklist and we'll fix our problem. So obviously master caution is illuminated. You're pressing the left pedal, so the right foot is up. So we're expecting this engine number 2 has failed. Low pressure engine number 2. In fact, we're gonna do the thrust lever, confirm and close number 2. That's it. Confirm 2. Yeah, and close it. No response on number 2. So we're gonna basically go with the engine start levers. Number 2 is down here. We cut off the fuel. So pull and all the way down. Good. Heavy maneuver as required. Let's make, we got terrain on the right. It's all clear on the left. So let's track to the bay to the left. Let's go about heading 170. That's good. We got speed 216 and we'll want to stay about 3,000 feet for now. So I'll continue with the checklist here. We need to turn off the pack on the spectator side. So I'll turn off the aircon on the right side. Then we want to start the APU, which is over here. So you can press it all the way forward. That's it. This is starting up. That's good.
Do I need to hold it?
No, just it stays as it is. It will disengage by itself. The starter will disengage by itself when it reaches the right setting. The GT is coming up. And now the generator is available over here. So if you can press this forward, that will turn off the generator of the right engine. That's it. Just let it go. Level off from the turn. That's it. I'm going to bring this back for you so you can use it together. Bring the thrust a little bit back as well. Down to about 60. That's it. I will keep then going to the east. Track bar 080. Stay at 3,000 feet. Help yourself a little bit with the pedal.
Yep.
APU gen switch is effective side. We go balance the fuel. And cross feed over the top there. Cross feed the fuel from the left tank to the right tank. And you can press the master caution lights to reset that. No problem. And we just need to land at the nearest airport, which is obviously Tullamarine. We're landing back for the runway. Just to make it easier, we're going to use runway 27. So stop your turn, your heading bug, and we descend 3,000 feet. That's good.
Well, you can feel the difference even with an engine failure.
That's right. Yeah, it's.
Look how much I'm sort of holding it off there.
Yeah. Alright, we're using...
Do you know what's going on?
Is there an engine?
Yeah, I've got an engine failure.
So what's the difference for you though?
Well, the difference is that I've got a shitload of left pedal in because the right engine's gone, and I'm holding off a lot of bank here over to the right to
compensate
for it. Yeah, because of the power on the left.
Correct. And we got plenty of power as well. Speed is good, 222 knots. So runway is on your left hand side, show you on the display. So down here, so
Yep.
that's we're gonna land. The white broken line again is your runway set line. We need to get about 5-6 miles away. We're planning for the long final because we got an engine failure, so we're gonna be nice and established at about 7 miles at least. That's it.
We got rudder trim here.
It doesn't work, so we're gonna use
okay.
yeah, just with your foot.
See what happens then if I let the angle come off, just to keep the wings level.
Let's try with the opposite pedal. Just release that, bring with this neutral. So it's just a little opposite. That's it.
Why the opposite pedal?
Well, the left engine is yawing to the right, so you gotta press just a little bit left pedal, just a little left one down, and keep this center.
Oh, okay, I see.
There you go.
So it's not that big of an input anyway.
That's right. Well, at the moment we are cruising, so it's not that big.
Big of an input.
We were using cross technique at that moment. You're using opposite rudder, so you gotta use the left engine is pulling us up, so obviously left rudder in. That's it. Let's go right a little bit, otherwise it's gonna have to make a steep turn. So we go 090. That's it. Flaps is good. We select flaps 15 for the landing. So with an engine failure, we need to land at a speed of 160 knots. Not 142, and maximum flaps allowed is 15 with an engine failure, and not below 3,000 feet, so nose a little bit up. That's it. Okay,
there's plenty.
so what we need to be established is about eppings. See that eppings?
Yep.
So that's where we need to be established for the approach. So what we'll do, we maneuver as required, nose up a little, and not below 2,500 this stage.
Not below 3,500?
2,500. So we are around 2,800. So if you stay at 3,000, it's even better.
Yep.
And we'll make basically, it's going to have to be a pretty steep turn, which we don't want that. So we'll turn right a bit more to, as you know, big left hand turn.
Yep.
A little bit nose up. That's it. Pretty good. It's all good. So the final track is 263 this time.
Yep.
Obviously we're landing to the west. 263. That's good. When you're ready, you can bank left. We'll back clear left, clear right. We'll go back to the airport. We'll try to stay at this altitude as well. That's it. Speed is good. Not below 160. So thrust should be sufficient. Let's lower the nose a little bit and continue your turn a little bit more left. That's it.
Which,
left a little more.
not below 160 yet.
Yeah, not below 160, that's right.
Is that Sugarloaf? Yeah, it is.
Decision altitude, we're using about 600 feet. If we are not established at 600 feet, we'll do a missed approach. Pretty far from the airport, we got 20 miles, so time to head back to the runway. This will give us a very long final approach. Use that arc on your nav display as well, the arc here,
Yep.
to touch on the center line. We've got plenty of time to recover your center, so it doesn't really matter. That's it. Brakes are selected. We're going to use probably 3 this time, just because we get an engine failure. That's it.
So the idea is to touch that little
Arc on the white broken line.
arc onto the white broken
That's right.
line.
Let's lower the nose a little as well on the turn, because obviously we're losing a bit of speed.
And that obviously says that you're going to push through the centre line.
Yeah, exactly. So if you use that as a reference together with your localizer, give you the established on the final approach. They'll put you right into the center line. Okay, good. So we'll go gear down at 7 miles. Not yet.
At 7 miles. Okay. Okay.
So see the blue indicator there?
Yep.
That's your ADF for epping. So that's our positive fix when we're passing over epping.
Yep.
And epping correspond with the initial approach fix as well. So we'll start to descend on the epping. So we stay a little bit below the altitude. So let's use a little bit of thrust up to 80%, and we'll climb back to 2.5. So we're supposed to be at epping at 3,000 feet or 2.5 coming from the star. So obviously we got an engine failure, so we're going to be obviously help from the ETC to navigate. That's it. See if this is better for you. There you go.
Here.
A little bit on your right.
Let's just get back this on the
That's it.
thing.
And that is your altitude on the right.
It's amazing when you haven't done the scan for a while how it broke, just so everything breaks down.
Yes, of course, yeah. But we're doing well. I mean, we got an engine failure. We're doing our, ILS approach as well. We are already on the localizer. Right, let's go approach page. Fantastic. So you're already on the localizer. That's looking good. We got this stage. We are still about 1.4 miles. Fantastic.
Speed's creeping up a bit, but that's all right.
Yep, we can bring it back to 70%. Help yourself a little. Okay, with the station passage over Hepping, so keep tracking to the right, and we stay at this altitude for a while because we're really up below. But as you can see, the glass slope is coming down. So when you got the glass slope on the first dot here, we go gear down. About now, gear down. And we gently lower the nose on the first line on your artificial horizon. That's it. Gears down. You can basically reduce the speed, the thrust a little bit back to about 50. Or just below 6 is fine. Yeah, that should be good. And with the gear down, we can go flaps 2 notches down to 15, under the notch there.
That's maximum.
That's maximum we can use. So we're configured for the approach. And you want to have an approaching speed of 160, not below 160. We can go below 160, but you want to approach it with that speed.
Yep.
That's good. A little bit forward with the train. That's it.
Oh, I got the runway in sight.
Perfect. And landing checklist. Engine start is in continuous. We arm the speed brakes. Armed, gears down, and flaps 15. Landing checklist is completed. On the glide slope and on the localizer. That's very well done.
Slightly below the localizer.
Spins 556 established on the localizer for foot stop. 27. A little bit up.
Flight experience 556.
And a little thrust. Got 556. Let's go thrust, yeah, about 7.5, and keep that speed up. The red markers here, it's your stall speed, okay, and that's your VRF, so not below that speed. Pretty good.
Now this is a single engine approach.
That's right, it's a single engine approach.
You can feel it.
Do well.
Well below the glide slope.
That's right, we'll got the runway inside, so You can play with the thrust as required. Use your pedals. You notice how much pedals you need to push in when you know get slow. That's the reason why we need to keep the speed up. Obviously, that's our VMCA. Below that speed, your rudder will be ineffective.
Oh, now I'm getting the guide slap again.
That's it. Perfect. So reduce the thrust, anticipate
and the
it.
bars, he's
Lower the nose a little. And down for the visual. Keep your rudder in. That's it. Speed is good.
It's looking all right.
Going well. Descending about 1,000 feet per minute. A little bit thrust. Help us maintain, reduce the rate of sink. A little bit nose up. A little bit more nose up. Hold the nose there. Thrust back to rudder now. On the markers.
We'll get him on there.
Getting there. Fantastic. Main gears down. Nose gears down. You can go reverse thrust and help yourself with the pedals. Perfect. Fantastic. 90 knots. 80 knots. And we got 70 knots. Now we can close the reverse thrust.